And we have what kind of my question is, what kind of information can you give out to a vet? Thank you. Give out to vet if your beloved pets are in critical condition in emergency room. Well, we can do that. We can definitely do that for you. So our slogan is, you probably heard it before. Just do it thing, right? We have just say it. You can actually say that at the hospital with a variety of information, such as a daily exercise amount, exercise routine, monthly activity graph, and body fats. So, hi, again, my name is Jin, and that's our CEO, Kim Dae-young. He wants to revolutionize the pet health industry based on the exercise data of cats. All right. I can say that our business is fitness treadmill in a word. This fitness treadmill is an IoT solution that helps to lose weight of your companion animals. Our little cat is developing deep learning-based IoT exercise device for health care of your pets. Dogs express themselves if they are sick, but cats don't. So cats are called as an animal which requires careful care, continuous care. Vets say that the key in cat care is to prevent obesity. Preventing obesity is the most important in cats' health. This is mainly due to intake of high-calorie foods and snacks and lack of exercise. So we designed a dedicated treadmill for cats, and it can make cats exercise with exercise inducement function and dedicated apps. Humans don't enjoy to eat healthy food. Well, I guess cats also do too, right? And we also don't like to go to exercise, right? And cats are well known for laziness, right? They're very lazy. That's why they're cute. And unfortunately, we do have this kind of smart band device so that keep track of our exercise record, but unfortunately, again, cats can't have that. So that's why we have this product called the cat treadmill with the IoT device application. So this product is actually exercising operates induction of cat movement through LED device, deep learning through pattern analysis of exercise substantially, and automatic exercise mode through accumulated area data. You can see the most basic and definitive result to reduce the weight of cats. Consumer price is $1,800, and it can be proceeded at a unit price of about $700 to $900 if you conclude distributor contract. This is an image of color of cover of the products, and this is our team. We made the product concept and proceeded first development in 2017 and created prototype product. We also attended CES 2019 exhibition, and we received a lot of attention there and made performance for effective consultation. We're currently mass producing products and processing global certification, having busy days to keep the launch schedule. We're exposed to news, internet media by participating in Australia, Dubai, Vietnam, CES, Global Pet Expo since 2018, and we are scheduled to attend Super Week on August and Canada Pet Exhibition on September. In addition to this, we are going to attend exhibitions hosted by Global Pet Association to continuously promote and market the product. As you see the picture of through CES, our products are known its excellent function and price in many articles, in addition to Engadget. Right, there you go. Engadget, The Sun, and Mail Online. You search, and we have more than 1 million views in SNS. And this is a business roadmap of Little Cat. We're developing companion animal-related devices in addition to cat treadmill project, and all of the products will be introduced as IoT product. And the application on Apple Mac, iOS and Android is free of use. Thank you. Perfect.
Let's say grow. Yeah, come grow. My name is Daniel Kim. I'm Maruener지, founder of Maruenerji. Do you know this is a container? I'm using the container farm. Container, normal container, and the other is the refrigerator container. It's isolated temperature and very good things for farming. And inside there are not steel. No. Okay, I'm growing mushroom and ginseng, special food. Most of Korean, Asian people like special food, healthy food. Okay, I'm doing this business for 5 years. And I established my company, 맘모식스, 2015, and captured $100,000. And we have CEO, CTO, CFO, and last year we said $260,000. And we have two kinds of business. And one is indoor farming like this. In Korea and Asia, we have a lot of small farm, plastic farm. And Europe and America, they have big farm, glasses farm. They said greenhouse. And I developed most of the sensors and controllers and analysis tools by websites and applications. Okay. And problem is most of the farmers start to grow the special food kind of machine in their home, their cities. So this is Korean situation. We have a lot of small plastic greenhouse. We are growing most of food from that side. I developed sensor system and control system and verifying monitoring system and applications. And we already sold 41 units installed in 5 cities in Korea, like this. Yeah. Do you know what this is? Yellow melon. Yeah, most of Korean people like yellow melon. And it's kind of melon. Yeah, watermelon and yellow melon, like this. And this is the Korean market. We have outdoor farmer, irrigation farmer, indoor farmer. I am focused on the citizens. Most of the citizens want to grow their food, but it's very hard to grow their area. So that's why I developed the container farming. And I want to have 2 demo farms in California and Israel. And I want to participate in one trade show in this year, I hope. And retail price, this is the indoor farming devices. And system sales, and COGS and profit. And sensor, container, and real-time monitoring system, and camera system. And also we charge service fee, 360 per year. We serve data compare, analysis, text message by phone. And LTVC customer, 8,800 for 10 years. This is the container farming business. It's a little bit high, but our competitor in Canada, they sell $100,000. They are growing cannabis, but my system is very cheap, cheaper than their product, their container farm, because I'm using used shipping container, not new one, used one. That's why my price is cheaper than their container farm. And fuel cost. It also sensor, container, and real-time monitoring system and camera system. And service fee is more than before. because this is a private container. So we serve every day and talking to the customer. Now I'm talking to the customer every day because I'm sold 41 units in Korea. So every day I see their data together. Oh, you did that. Yesterday you did something, and also I heard their feeling. It's good or not? Okay, I can control their farm, open the window or feeding the water, whatever. They can do that, but we can communicate each other. And also they can see the others farmer. They are talking together. Okay, my farm situation like this. What is your farm? What are you growing? Each come grow. Okay. Yeah. Sales target like this. And each. Okay. Now raising money. Actually, I need 2 demo farm, each main target. Okay, let's make special food in your farm, in your area. Thank you.
There are so many travel and share platforms, so most people who prefer going backpacking. And I'm sure you've seen a lot of foreign tourists who wearing backpacks. In fact, Korea Tourism Organization, there are 12 billion people in the world who travel. And Korea tourists are continuously increasing so per year to visit Korea. Among them, 83% are backpackers. But there are not many travel contents. The cost of guide is too expensive, and it's hard to contact with local guides and foreigners. So now is the really good chance for GPOON service, because GPOON was originally designed for a global market. I'm designing our service to make easy and convenient to contact with local people. I prepared this service in Korea first before going global market. Our main service is to connect backpackers to local guides. Through various travel contents provided by local guides, travelers can experience many special experiences with local. Second one is travel companion service. So just turn on our app and activate the GPS and search for another backpackers who traveling near you. The last one is small group class for domestic market. If guiding matching service is for foreigners, this one is for domestic market. So everyone who have talent for something can provide a group class to domestic market. Using our platform, who want to offer class or guiding can make money. There are many class and travel contents on our platform. Also, users can share a guide or a class post. This is our business model. Our business model is so simple and clear. GPOON is open platform, so we get 50% permission when hosts earn the profit. Also, self-ad system. This one is users can have their own channels, so they can directly attract advertisements for themselves. Also, we get 30% fee. And we conduct beta service 3 times for gathering members and researching for customer needs. And this is our SNS channel, and we have 3,000 followers. As the travel and share market grows, there are many similar services. So our unique and powerful power is service users can contact with other users, can share guides with reasonable price. Also, they can post their trip videos or photos by having their own channel on the platform. So we applied for patents for this business model in Korea and Indonesia. Also, we are certified from Korea Tourism Organization. This is our team members. Our members are all passionate and talented men who love travel. Share your trips, find your trip mates. Thank you for listening. and our company representative went on a business trip, so I made a presentation instead of him. Thank you for listening.
Nice to meet you all, and appreciate the opportunity to present our solutions in front of many people that can give us a big race going forward. So before we are going into market challenges, let me just share the small story why we started up this company called MScan. Me and co-founder, software engineer, have been working for this IoT sensor and hardware company for about three years. And then once we have engaged with many verticals, many industry players to sell our IoT sensor solutions, and we realized what they're looking for is not really about hardware-based technology. They're looking for the data point about their end customers. Is there any way you can understand better about your consumers? Is there any better way for you to reach out directly to your consumers? Those are all the questions we got, and those are the values they are seeking from the solution. So from that point on, we kind of spin off that idea and try to develop the solutions that can really address the market challenges. We are looking at the healthcare and wellness sector as our first niche market to focus, because we think there is, compared to other market that's more intertwined in terms of technology evolution and advancement, this industry is kind of far behind the industry learning curve. And there's no easier way to empower consumers throughout the health journey. And because of local compliance issue and regulation, kind of prevent the providers to directly reach out to their end users. And but because of that, despite the healthcare cost is rising, and the care is still stuck at very fragmented and population-centric approach. And the result is that not just the dissatisfaction of your end users, it's about actually the result of the product that can result in the bad results of their health and well-being, which is the big consequences. So what we're trying to set as a vision is that from tactical to more of a frictionless and holistic consumer journey, from fragmented and more of a connected on-and-off seamless care ecosystem, and more toward the person-centered services through our solution. So what we're offering is an integrated approach. So we are offering three components. One is the tag and IoT touchpoint, so that the producer can attach item-level ID for each item for each their product. We also offer a web platform so that they can, the producer can track and manage and trace and analyze every scan their consumer are making on their product ID. And we also offering the consulting services that include implementation guidance and best practice. To give you kind of a framework of what we are trying to say here is that it's a pretty simple framework. So producer is we're gonna provide the tag and the item level ID. Scanner is used by smartphone that's in the hand of everyday consumers. And we are providing this direct platform for their product so that producer can engage directly with their consumers. And in return, consumer can send off their behavior data so that they can have more relevant, personalized, context-based contents from the producer directly. So in result, we are turning product into the media platform. So every scan the consumer is making on an item level, on each product level, we're going to securely control the each scan, each ID. And we're going to manage it per batch or per product level. And we're going to make sure that it can be managed every scan of the day so that it can be dynamically deploy different content for each redirect. For instance, if you scan your product in weekday in Seoul, compared to if you scan the product in weekend, over the weekend in Daegu, let's say, and you can set different contents dynamically per the parameter, per the setting you actually require on our platform. Competition differentiator, compared to any other, let's say, product level ID, intelligence-related technology out there, including NFC, RFID, because we're utilizing that for using consumer smartphone, it's more about the one-on-one marketing and serialization enabled, which means that we can actually go over full scope of the product lifecycle from the B2B to B2C, which means B2B2C. And it makes our solution more cost-efficient, secure, and environment-friendly. And it lays out our value proposition in two ways. For the consumers, for the end users, It's very quick and easy. It doesn't require any investment, any learning about how to use this interface with a product. It just scan away from their smartphones. And for the brand, they can control and govern the first-hand acquired consumer data about when they engage, when they interact with their product, and how often, whether they come back or not, etc. So we only have a few minutes. We're going to go through briefly about this. So it will provide more of a first level graphic interactions between brand and consumer through their product. It's not limited to the one journey, it's covering the entire touch point of the entire health journey. And we are trying to offer the Vortex to improve the consumer health journey from discovery all the way down to after purchase and services. And market opportunity, we are just focusing on the Korean market right here. Our market can be as big as digital marketing solutions for entire section, but we are looking at target market for the healthcare and retail sector. Because this market is moving toward the digital channels and more investment giving to the mobile platform engagement, as you can see from Korean healthcare companies, how they spend their money.
Okay, now we're going to have time for some Q&A. Thank you. Thank you very much. Q&A.
Hello, I'm Han, founder of Ba틀테이스트. So let me introduce one social discovery service. Our vision is to connect people in offline. We see the loneliness of the people who live in the big city. They have many online networks, but no friend who can meet and talk when they want. When we are using Instagram, we feel a sense of loss because there is only fantasy life. But our real life is made up with a routine. It's from home to school, home to office. This is our real life. Not only you, but also everyone. So, person you pass during the day might have similar lifestyle if they bump many times. We provide 3 types of matching service by using accumulated location data. First, we match a person who bumped during the day, and when they bumped over 3 times, they can check. Second, we match a person who near home or office. Because we tracking the user location always, we know the place a user stay longer. Third, this is very killer content for us. We match a person who are heading to the same event. Once you tag the place you will go, we can match a person who will attend the same event. It's awesome. As you know, dating app market has been growing very fast. But we have to look into more detail why people are using dating app. Mostly, they are too busy to make a partner. But the funny thing, only 7% are using for finding partner. Mostly, they are using this app for finding friend or just fun. The bottom line between the friendship and relationship has been broken. Social discovery. And this market will cover the traditional dating app market because young generation no more dating. The marriage is during in their life. As evidence, 2 apps which have finding friends keyword is ranked out of top 5 revenue. Just 1 traditional dating app is ranked out of 5. Tinder also insists their social discovery, but they still have the matching algorithm like and dislike. It's just a traditional dating app. Our platform is open chat service. So we just focus on the matching with our lifestyle, and we are focusing on the joyful conversation. Our final goal is to discover new friends near you. Our business model is subscription. Subscription user can open the chat room without any additional cost, and they can check the map view where they belong. And second business model is premium local ads. Because we are tracking the location always, we can targeting the specific location. For example, when our user has certain offline store, we can make a push notification ads. So we expect $390,000 per month once we achieve 100,000 users. To achieve this goal, we'll make the bond as a cultural movement to younger age. We will combine with local events and festivals, and this is our marketing strategy. Our team is made up with 3 developers, including me, and I'm also in charge of UX UI design, marketing, etc. So the Jenny, I think you know the Jenny. Jenny is the first linked app nowadays. They are also tracking the user location always. So both of us is in big trouble to resolve the battery drain. So they said just 1% per hour, but we achieved 0.2% per hour. We are more efficient. Okay, as of now, people will find new friends and they're gonna have new experience in our platform. Thank you.
Problem is the summer damage after laser treatment or needles. That is very uncomfortable for the patients. So as you know, the needle is very painful. Yeah, and the cause of fears to the patients, and very hard to control the injection volume and depth. So we solved this problem with a revolutionary laser-first needle-free microjet system called MirrorJet. So MirrorJet uses laser first as a power source to make the pressure. MirrorJet consists of two parts. The one is main body, it's a laser device, and our main product is the nozzle kits. So the nozzle has 3 parts: upper chamber and lower chamber, and the membrane. So when the laser reaches water, it makes some explosion. So that explosion makes some pressure to push the membrane, and that time the drug is going out the shape of the microjet. So this is the real movie for the demonstration. Actually, this is my arms. So you can see how well injected without needles. So very small volume and very fast, and the depth is exactly to the dummies, and without needle. That's our point. Almost no pain. So MirrorJet is basically a medical device for the drug delivery system, but also has a functional because of the we can use it for the wound healing system, like needles or laser. But we don't use needle, we don't use laser. Needle-free, functional skin rejuvenation system. So MirrorJet mainly used for the facial cosmetic procedures such like skin rejuvenation, or scar treatments, pore treatments, hair loss treatment, or stretch mark, or using for the skin sweating disease with the Botox. And then the liquid type drugs can be injected with the MirrorJet. So hyaluronic acid, Botox, PDI, PRP, so all kind of drug can be used with our system. So there are many products, but 3 points: the laser, radio frequency, like using the thermal energy, or needles, and our needle-free system. So our strength is very fast and small volume to the dermis, and almost no pain, and we are the first to the market. So this is the market size of the global anti-aging and also the facial cosmetic market. It's very big and very fast growing. Also, the needle-free market is very fast growing up, so the market is needle-free. So this is a sales scenario with the global laser device company. They already installed the devices, so we just sell to our users to them and make money. Now we are processing for the Korean FDA approvals, and after that we can go to the market, domestic market. So at least 150 customers and 3 years. Okay, this is our IP status, and we have very experienced veterans, and we have medical advisors here. And also, these five of these are our supporters. So that's it. We can change the world for the needle-free system market. Thank you.
Okay.
Of VR industry. So we have studied cross-platform technology and have patented it in Korea. And with this technology, all VR users can to enjoy the same content. We can collect all VR users in one place. We prepared with this technology to create a new model called Galaxy. You can access online virtual cities and make friends with other people online who uses different devices. There are so many games and experience, and watch YouTube with your friends is available. Despite the beta testing period, we collected 30,000 users in 120 countries around the world, and participated in beta tests. They played more than 40 minutes. We can see the successful service in the future. This is our movie clip. Have no sound. Oh no. It will be more fun with sound. Not now. That's the idiot. Okay, we now preparing the rest else. Now we will add the world famous cities and landmarks in Galaxy. You just freely trip around the virtual city and become a friend and enjoy a variety of fun things. We will provide companies with the advertised space such as signboard or POPs in virtual city, and also we can make business proposal to government operators, government agencies, or resort operators, tourism operators, to make for their tourism business. This allows companies to be companies become leader in the vision, and government and resort operators can attract more tourists who want a free experience. We are in partnership with local companies for expertise and cost effectiveness. In June, we signed MOU. And our first, this is our vision. Thank you.
person, I believe people memorize in time with great drinks and great food. So problem is manager or someone on the restaurant or micro club looking for the upselling, but now time we're using big bottles such as growler. They charge you $15 on deposit what they sell. Also, that bottle is really hard to clean and hard to manage. Also, the tea maker or cafe, a coffee shop uses plastic cup. Everyone has experience. During the transition, plastic cup is easy to break down. So we introduced drinks to go enter marketing system, which is we build a small size automatic can sealer tabletop size. Also, we have software which is make a custom label just on time. Our solution is easy and fun. Our customer make money. Our target is simple. Someone who food and beverage industry. Since 2019, we did great time. We have a 7 valuable customer in the Daegu in the store. Also, we have a 21,000 revenue, and we have a consumer revenue too. We have a competition. They have the same thing over 15 years, and they will do the same thing in the future. But only Campus has complete marketing system with software. Market size is getting bigger. Everywhere, everyone has a micro brewer, a cafe, and tea maker. So our business model is simple. We sell the machine and we sell the consumable product. Which one is article is a label. We go to market, we make a video to social networking, and next year or this year we go to the conference food and beverage in the store in Las Vegas. Our revenue forecast we getting grew up. Our company is getting grew up. We doing great time. Our team is a high product management, and we have a software guy and someone who learn a product. I'm standing here to asking about 0.7 million to develop our machine and finish our software. Next year, we'll be happy. People can search their favorite drink, craft beer or coffee, and they can order sitting on the couch. Thank you for listening. This is my talent. Thank you.
How well do you know about your skin? And how do you manage your skin properly? Yeah, here is the best skin expert only for you. It is Yuli, which is introduced as one of the 7 innovative products in November Congress 18. And we already made a contract approximately $800 million from Japan and Singapore and Vietnam. I think most of people want to look young and have great skin, and then so naturally they are very interested in managing their skin when they're using skincare products or devices. So the rate of growth and demand of people in beauty device have been rapidly increasing. As you know, in the beauty device, there are too many devices, and then they provide just simple function like simple diagnosis or treatment. But really, yeah. different. Really has various and useful function. So it is really portable. So you can in one device, and so you can just check your skin anytime and everywhere. We provide free beauty total solution. The first is skin diagnosis. We measure pore and wrinkle and redness into your skin by using our own developed camera and our own sensor. And then we already gathered 100,000 data in US, in Korea, and Vietnam. So our algorithm accuracy is over 98.5%. The second is mobile application. You can connect this device with your smartphone and easily measuring and check your skin in real time, and then manage your skin history. Also, you can get valuable information like beauty tips depending on the different skin type and humidity and right now UV index and so on. And also, additionally, we are going to update a variety of content and information consistently. The last is plasma massage. Plasma has absorption rate of cosmetic ingredients. It has regeneration of skin and then sterilize bacteria on your skin. Nowadays, we are making our big dream. In fact, we are cooperating with LG, and so now we want to making our smart factory like a vending machine in city. So now we are working. Now we are working on anti-collision robot with our content in city, and we want to collaborate. This is skin diagnosis process with beauty, with collision, and then skin diagnosis result transfer this machine, and then mix up your ingredients depending on the different skin type, and then the product will be fine in 5 minutes in city. Our business model is device sales and customized mask pack, subscription model every 2 weeks, and then multiple platform service. I have experience at the University Hospital over 10 years. At the time, I saw the possibility to personalize service like this, and we have great network in this field. We try to introduce our platform and product to overseas and have a opportunity. Our platform and service. Thank you for your precious time.